My name is Crystal Barron, and I just wanted to say my school is very bad for assemblies.
Okay.
Horrible for assemblies. They, especially my grade, the grade 11 grade, they tend to comment, they would yell, they'd sing, they'd just completely destroy anyone who's on stage. And I always feel so bad for people who do presentations, always, because I'm like, well, those poor people are going to walk out of here and be completely depressed because my school trampled them. And so I saw that it was like unwanted behaviors, and I'm like, well, that's my school right there, you know? And I was like, I feel so bad for this guy. I was like, this is going to be so bad. Like, I'm embarrassed of the school when they do that. And so by the end of that, I'm sitting there and I'm like, everyone was listening to you, everyone. And I was like, there may have been one or two people making comments, but anyone who was making a comment was making a comment about what you were presenting. I have never seen that in my 3 years at the school. I have never seen the school pay attention so well. And I have made this comment to a few people afterwards, because it's just, you have this energy about you that just, we want to listen to you, we want to hear your stories, and it was so powerful that I know you think you messed up and everything, but if anything, I think that's what, it's kind of like when people make presentations, they tend to see themselves up here, whereas the audience is down here. And seeing that, you know, the slideshow wasn't working, you brought yourself down to our level, which I think interested the kids more to listen to you. You get what I'm saying?
Wow, yeah, I totally get that.
Yeah.
I never saw it that way, but I totally get it.
No, it's crazy, and like, it's so weird when you're saying like, oh, that was the worst presentation. When you said that, I was like, no. I was like, no way, that was probably the best presentation I've seen in my 3 years at this school, because the school listens. And like I said, we have jerks at my school who will be like, whatever, we're out of class, let's mess around, you know? And it's really bad during masses. It's horrible during masses. And we've never had a guest speaker come in where the people actually took them seriously.
Really? You
are the first one I have ever seen that they actually took seriously, and I think a lot of them really took to heart what you were saying. And that's awesome.
Wow.
That's really awesome. Like, you saw the amount of people that came back. There was 63 people that came back. And I doubt all of them will be coming back for the second time, but the fact that you had some of the people even consider getting help. I talked to one guy and he said that he wants to get the help. He has an addiction, but he doesn't think he can do the program. I said, all right, well, what are you going to do about it? He's like, I'm going to do it myself, and I'm going to make sure I fix it. And he's like, I'm giving myself 28 days to fix it on my own without the program. And I was like, that's good.
Nice.
I hope, and it's because of your talk. People who have addictions in that group didn't even know they had the addiction until you pointed out, and they went, I'd never realized that was a problem. I personally felt like that, and I think a lot of people did too. So I think you did a phenomenal job.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem. You're like mind blown right now.
Yeah, totally.
I'm completely serious.
Yeah, well, so was I, right? Like, 'cause I'm mind blown because, like I said, everything that could go wrong, I've never had that happen where the slide doesn't work and it's like all screwed up.
And
it's like, and I was and I was like, had to skip all kinds of sections all over the place. So I'm thinking, wow, I really screwed this up. And for you to say that was actually a great thing.
Oh, it was phenomenal. Like, and just the fact, like I said, it brought you down to our level, which I think the maturity level of my school, or the majority of my school, I'm not going to say my school, the majority needs someone on the same level. You'd asked before how many of you like rules. Well, it's also how many of you like authority. None of them like authority. So the fact that you weren't telling them what to do, you brought it down to our level and talked about it, it was awesome. It was just awesome. So